Hiya, how's it going? Just here to remind you to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos, and stay well inside our entire universe of Dragon Ball. Without further ado, let's see what this time chamber thing ends up, shall we? Suddenly, a voice echoed through the air, coming from nowhere. Do you think you are capable of surviving in this place? The three warriors turned to see who was speaking, but found no one. The voice continued. This is a place where only the strongest survive. The weak are quickly weeded out and forgotten. Goku frowned and replied in a loud voice, "No matter how strong you are, there will always be challenges bigger than us, but we are willing to face them and overcome them, whatever this place has in store for us." His expression was determined and courageous, as it always in his battles. The voice continued to speak with a threatening tone. You will see that this place is not for the faint of heart. Those who are not prepared for all that this world has to offer will be quickly shattered and eliminated. You will not be able to return to your weak realities like that. Kakarot smiled and confidently replied, "We don't need an easy way out. We're here to meet challenges head on and show what we're capable of." Vegeta finally spoke, his voice full of determination. "Let's show these beings that we're not mere prisoners, but Saiyan warriors who do not back down from anything." The voice finally felt silence, leaving the warriors. Vegeta took a deep breath and finally swallowed his pride. He knew he had underestimated Goku's power, but that feeling burned in his chest. He knew that this was the flame that would make him stronger, and he decided that he would join Goku and Kakarot. Goku was excited by the news without following. They flew through space together looking for a planet to rest and refuel. After a few hours, they finally found a planet that looked familiar, almost like Earth. They landed safely and began to explore the area in search for food. Goku expressed his joy at finding fresh food, as he hadn't eaten real food for a long time. He picked up a juicy apple and took a big bite, making the juice run out of the corner of his mouth. Goku did not know, however, his notion of time was quite distorted. But he was more than 60 years trapped in a temporal capsule. In his world, he had only spent a few months. Vegeta, still processing his feeling about Goku's power, picked up a strange fruit and examined it carefully. Meanwhile, Kakarot was admiring the surrounding scenery. He realized that this planet, like the place they were in before, looked empty and deserted. There were only a few capsules there too. There were no signs of intelligent life or civilization. Suddenly, they heard a strange sound coming from one of the nearby bushes. They quickly positioned themselves in combat stance, ready to face any threat. Vegeta was prepared to show off his new level of strength after his previous epiphany. But when the bush moved, they came across a small furry creature that looked harmless. The creature stared at them curiously, looking more confused than threatening. Goku, with a smile laughing at the situation, commented, "We're on a full alert, which is even funny." Goku then looked a step forward and held out his hand, offering a piece of fruit to the creature. The creature sniffed the food and looked satisfied. She reached out and picked the fruit carefully, eating it with relish. This made the three warriors feel more at home on the planet. As they rested, the three warriors continued talking. Goku asked Vegeta why he was imprisoned there, and if he had encountered other versions of himself. Vegeta explained that in fact the gods imprisoned him for the same reason as everyone else there. There was confusion involving Kakarot from Vegeta's universe. He had a soul exchange ability, where he invaded another person's body and stole their vitality to strengthen his own. In this way, he was reborn within the host. But this time, Kakarot didn't expect Vegeta's warrior spirit to be stronger than his own. This resulted in a soul battle that ended up leaving Kakarot's soul trapped in Vegeta's body. Vegeta then asked Goku, "How did you manage to become so strong? I've always considered myself a powerful warrior, but you're far beyond what I could imagine." Goku gave a humble smile. "I've always sought to outdo myself and hone my skills, and of course, I've had a lot of help from my friends and mentors along the way." Kakarot approached the two, in all of Goku's power. "I've always knew you were strong, Goku, but I never thought you were this strong. I can't wait to fight you." Goku smiled at Kakarot. "It will be an exciting battle for sure. But for now, we have to focus on how to get out of here." Changing scenes, Beerus and Whis were reunited with the Z Fighters to Goku's criticism of the Z Fighters. Beerus looked worried and with a closed expression. He knew the situation was beyond him. Even though he was a god of destruction, he couldn't take on 12 gods of destruction at the same time. Furthermore, the decision was taken by Zeno-sama from another reality. Beerus, with a closed and worried expression, said, "This is beyond my capabilities. Even I, a god of destruction, wouldn't be able to handle 12 gods of destruction at the same time. Furthermore, the decision was made by a Zeno-sama from another reality. I'm useless before Zeno." Whis, with a serious look and thoughtful expression, agreed with Beerus, saying, "Even if we appealed in universal laws, you would still be useless, given the size of the problem at hand. Once Zeno-sama decides something, nobody objects." A heavy silence fell over the room as Vegeta, Gohan, Krillin, Master Roshi, and the other Z fighters were indignant and frustrated that they couldn't help Goku. But Whis continued, There is an entire reality with not only one Zeno-sama, but also with 12 gods of destruction hunting all Gokus and their variations existing in all universes. Everyone was shocked by this situation. Master Roshi, meanwhile, was sitting in his chair. His head resting in his hand, he seemed to be lost in thought, perhaps remembering old battles and his departed friends. Suddenly, Krillin got up from his chair and approached Whis and Beerus. "I want you to help Goku. Even if it's impossible, I can't stand idle by," he said with determination. Beerus looked at Krillin with disdain and said, "You don't understand the gravity of this situation. Even if I, a god of destruction, can do anything, what do you think a mere human can do?" Krillin was not let down. "I understand the situation is serious, but I can't just sit here and do nothing. Goku is my best friend and I won't abandon him." Vegeta, who had been silent until then, looked at Krillin with a mixture of admiration and disdain. "You have no idea what you're up against. But if you're willing to take the risk, I'll accompany you." Meanwhile, Whis looked at the scene with a small smile on his face. He seemed to be pleased with Krillin and Vegeta's attitude. This is what I expected to see. Brave warriors, willing to risk everything for their friends. Whis still wasn't done talking. With eyes shining with enthusiasm, he said, "But there's one thing that comes to the point of being unbelievable. In one reality, Son Goku is the strongest and most omnipotent being. Faced with 12 universes of this reality, not even Zeno-sama, a deity, has the power to subjugate this version of Son Goku." But hey, my partner, what do you believe and what do you think about all of this? Will the Z fighters resolve the situation? How will this version of Goku be? What can happen in the midst of all this? Regardless of what it is more than important that you already expose it here in your comments so that we can enter into that crazy debate. Click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.